difference today. Takes the handoff. It's Johnson. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Give it to the back again. And the one moves the ball up to the 33.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Try to keep the opening drive going here. It's third down and 2. Try and muscle for the first down. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Boy, the defense misses out on an opportunity to get off of the field. They got the offense to third down, and they just weren't able to prevent them from converting.
The Canes will have first and 10 here. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so second and 6.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
The gain makes it second and medium. They'll try the right here. Runs through the defender. He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Offense facing third and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough fourth down decision? Can they pick up the first on the ground? Brought down to the 47, and that will move the sticks.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get them to third down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
The Hurricanes pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Picks up 2, so it's second and 8. Brings up second down. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Caught over the middle. It's Martinez. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of the first down.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
The 8th play of this opening drive, it's third and short. Oh, it's snapped to the back. Just trucks the man. Gain moves it to the 24. That's a fresh set of downs.
Well, the scouting report on this running back was that he is an elite ball carrier, and he is proving to be that here early in this game. These first few carries, not only the strength, but the quickness and acceleration to get upfield and get positive yards on display.
It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And the tackle is made, not the big play they were looking for, but a pretty solid game.
Chris, I love the versatility of this running back. We're seeing what he can do on full display on this drive. He's been running the football very well. This time, they get him the ball out of the backfield, catching it, and he gets another positive gain.
To throw, it's Ward. Makes a quick grab. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a 1st and goal.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And the Canes will line up here on 1st down and goal. 1st and goal, handoff. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
What an opening drive by this offense, and especially this running back. Every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting positive yards behind that big offensive line. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, you better make some adjustments and do it in a hurry. You got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage to stop this run game.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Miller. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Empty set now, 5 wide receivers. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their 1st of the half. Defense loading up on defensive backs here, wanting to take away the deep pass play. He'll hand it off. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this 1st quarter run out.
That's the end of the 1st quarter. With the score, Miami 7, Colorado 0.
Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. It keeps the confidence of your offensive line up. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Dropping back. It's Sanders. Looking for his big tight end. Easy throw to a wide open receiver downfield. An explosive play. They finally got him, but at the 40.
You know, in these spread offenses, the game just keeps evolving, and the opportunities keep presenting themselves for the big guys to be able to run a turnaround. So hard to cover this.
The Buffaloes looking to keep this drive moving. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I'd love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Grab down the middle. It's Hunter. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Man-to-man coverage, you run the drag route. You prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 30. Chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
And the Buffaloes will line up on 1st and 10. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He's got a lane. Can he make the end zone? And he scores. Touchdown, Buffs.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination, this quarterback and receiver, for a big day.
Point after, knocked right through. PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And here's the return from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Gonna run it. It's Martinez. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Nice grab. It's Johnson. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now.
You know, it's 3rd down. As a quarterback, you're sitting there back in the pocket trying to find a matchup that you like. Pretty much everything taken away. I like his thought to get it to the running back because he's a talented, gifted player, but he just could not wiggle free to pick up the 1st down.
Talk about aggressive. The head coach keeping the offense on the field inside their own 30. Fires it to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Joseph. The clock has stopped. We've reached the 2-minute warning before halftime.
Boy, the defense was in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a 1st down.
Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Looking to throw. It's Ward. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Offense trying to move into scoring position if they can convert 3rd and short here from the 50. Quarterback drops back, pulls it in. It's Johnson. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. Canes will have to kick this away. Finding the first punt of the game, hoping to pin them back deep. Hits this one off the side of his foot. And the punt goes out of bounds. The officials now will mark the spot. Is back out on the field. Their last possession was a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive. Can the defense come up with answers this time?
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Looks like he's going to run it. Breaking free at the 35. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but then make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. On first down, it's play action. And they heave it deep downfield. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Looking to pass. It's Sanders. He's escaping the pocket now. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Defense is coming after him. Contact as he threw it. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play.
Well, I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. And the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
Comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. It'd be a surprise if they took a risk here in the final seconds of the first half, backed up near their own end zone.
They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. They flip it to him on the jet sweep.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment for this critical down.
Ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime.
Using his legs, it's Martinez. They'll tackle him for a small gain. Needed a lot more on 3rd and long. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And they make the recovery in the onside kick. The offense keeps it for another possession.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down here for this offense.
They'll run it from the gun. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
Gain of 1. Brings up 2nd down.
Looking to pass. It's Sanders. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. He's hit as he throws it. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Canes. And the defense adds 6 from the interception return.
And a pick six, a monster play by this defense here, Kirk.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
Extra point try coming now. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And now the try here for the extra point. The extra point gives them a 14-7 lead.
That makes the score Miami 14, Colorado 7.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football out to the 25-yard line. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Colorado.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here.
Miami.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. To throw, it's Sanders. He's moving out of the pocket. On the run here, taking a deep shot. It's caught. Did he get a foot in? Yes, they say it's a catch, a big gain.
That's one way to be able to move the football up the field in a hurry. These are the types of plays that can really galvanize an offense.
Quick pass, the catch is made. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
And the Buffaloes are in the red zone. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Got space, looking to score. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Colorado.
Chris, is a great touchdown by the quarterback and receiver, but I just can't help but think this is why defensive coordinators work so hard on the pursuit drill. Better effort from the collective defense might have prevented that from being a touchdown.
He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the third period. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Returner looking to create better field position. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Miami offense is back on the field. Caught behind the line. It's Johnson. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
This play's really well defended here by the defense. They try to sneak the back out. The defense is aware of it. Not only aware of it, keep him short of the line of scrimmage for a loss. Sometimes those backs can sneak out unidentified. This time the defense saw him and made the play.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Now Now in third and very long, looking to throw.
And he's got it down there inside the 35. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch him? Touchdown for the U. That puts him on top in the second half.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Back to throw. It's Sanders. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. They're going to run the option. Pitches to the back. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Tackled, but not before picking up big yards and a first down. Defense couldn't stop the option that time.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable, that offensive line, and they come through for you.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. It's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defense coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Chris, you know me. I love to see defensive backs and especially corners that are willing to come up and get physical against the run game. What a job of making that play in space. No gain because of the play of that corner.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffaloes.
Well, this guy has a knack for the end zone, doesn't he? That's 2 touchdowns for this guy today, and I don't know if he's done yet.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the third quarter. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Trucks through the defender. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Oh,